Sunday at the Masters began at sunup. The leaders returning to their positions last left at sundown. Vijay Singh had slept on a 3-shot lead. Right away, David Duval challenged the morning chill with a birdie attempt at 15. Singh was in danger of surrendering a stroke at 17 until he coaxed home a saving par. Duval had a chance to inch closer, but his birdie clipped the hole. Morning at Augusta maintained a 3-shot lead for Singh, who was fully aware of one Saturday charge. He can see that Tiger Woods has taken strides to challenge in the final round of the Masters.
Well, you didn't get a chance to look at that drop area, but if you ever get a chance, it's next to impossible where that hole is cut.
And Kenny, that was some kind of touch right there.
He's shown it all day today. He's just patient, and he didn't get upset, putting it in there, no slamming clubs. He just walked his way down there and decided to play his way through it.
And that's what's been so impressive to me watching Vijay today, and that's kind of his demeanor. He never gets too high, never gets too down, stays very even. Don't see a lot of emotion come out of Vijay. And you can see Vijay's final round average in Masters history, almost 75. And now Duval, about 50 feet. Most players under-reading this putt. The actual break is about 9 feet right to left. Good line. Good putt. Duval's whole philosophy has been today's preparation is tomorrow's performance. He spent 7 months eyeing on the Masters, getting in shape, working on his swing, his game. He spends probably 3 times as much practice time on his short game as he does on his long game. There at the TPC in Ponte Vedra, locals oftentimes see him out for hours working out of the bunker, putts, chips, making up shots. Oh, well, it's in. Side door pulled. Vijay Singh somehow makes 5 at the 11th after the costly second shot.
If there's such a thing as a good bogey, you just saw one,
I'll
Bobby.
say. And Duval taps in. Mere formality for his 4. And the lead to 1 to 13.
Look how close he came to that hazard. Tiger's 3rd shot. He has birdied it all 3 days. What a great touch he has. What a marvelous touch. But that was only 3 feet from being back in the hazard, but you don't think about that. Now he's got a putt for birdie as we go to 12.
Patron showing so much appreciation for the fine play of Duval and Singh. All morning and afternoon long, we've heard the oohs and ahs reverberating through the Georgia pines as the scoreboard shows the birdies and bogeys. And remember, David Duval here yesterday. Windy, gusty, and you can see right there the last part of the flight of that ball getting hit by the wind. Led to double bogey. And Ken, in this particular situation, trailing by 1, it's over the bunker or even left of the bunker must be the aim.
Just give me 3 and let me walk quietly to the 13th tee.
Wind quiet. Oh, what a beautiful golf shot. Absolutely ideal. Textbook. You can see actually the wind now just picking up behind the players. That's the first time we've seen this wind all day. Only 2 players have ever hit it in the water here in the final round and gone on to win. Oh, and you might expect that when you see the flag turn directions, and a great break to come back into the bunker. Vijay Singh is most thankful for that one. That's where Ola Thobel was in the final round and got it up and down last year. Singh by 1, final round of the Masters.
So the second 9 tension tightens here in the 64th Masters tournament. Vijay Singh's lead in jeopardy. David Duval trails by only 1. Ernie Els and Tiger Woods, along with Lauren Roberts, not out of the picture as we go to 12. And Bobby Clampett.
It's a momentous walk. And as we wait for them, let's go to 13.
This has not been an easy one to read. This is deceiving to read the break. There it is. We've seen this. I watched that. No, it doesn't go left. You can sit here, but I have a great advantage. I've seen about 12 or 14 of those putts from up here and do the same thing. You swear it has to go towards the creek, and watch this. Right in there. Look at it. And you cannot see. You sit behind there and take all the looks you want, and you cannot believe that ball will break to the right. Let's go to 12.
And the bunker shot for Vijay. And Jim Nance, he's played some beautiful bunker shots so far in the final round.
Well, you had the save over at the 7th hole. And it looks like another one coming here at 12.
Perhaps an underrated part of his game. And Peter Osterhaus in the final round of the 73 Masters. You led going into the final round. And you've got some stories to tell about this 12th. Meanwhile, we'll go to 13.
Lauren Roberts from 235 yards. Center, yes. Well, you take the way you look at the front of that green, you've got 75 feet to work with. If you go right over the top of this pin, you've only got 30 feet to work with. So he took the fat side of the green and played an excellent shot. Ernie Els has only 216 yards, but let's go to 12 first.
And Peter, to finish that thought, your experience here, what was it like for you that year to play the 12th hole in the final round and the final pairing?
Well, it was certainly pretty tense, Bobby. I was glad. Tommy Aaron won the tournament in 1973, and he was the oldest player this year. He made the cut at age 63, the oldest player ever to make the cut at the Masters. I played with J.C. Snead in the last round, and J.C. just came off an iron shot, just enough not to make the extra carry to the right-hand pin placement, made a double bogey, and ended up 1 behind Tommy Aaron.
And Duval for birdie. Good line. Oh, how many times has he done that? What a great putt. Perfect speed. That's the kind of putt you just have to tell yourself, well done, well struck, did everything right, it just didn't go in. So Duval executing to perfection. Vijay Singh scrambling now. But a great save. Another great up and down. And somehow, after missing 11 and 12, Singh only loses 1 shot. And the lead still 1. And a lot of strategy coming up at the par 5. Let's go to 13.
Ernie Els going for it from 216, but he will not fire at the flag. I guarantee you he'll take the fat side and let the roll take care of it. Oh, just like he planned it. Right out of the blueprint right there, and have an excellent chance to make eagle. We've only had 1 eagle today, and that's by Colin Montgomery. And he has an excellent chance for eagle as we go to 14.
And Tiger Woods on the tee. 405 yards, dog leg left. Perfect position.
Duval's tee shot off of 13. Going with a 3 metal. As we said, as Peter talked about 10, it's easy to turn it from right to left and puts it in fine position right there. And the 13th hole, Azalea. Comes off the tee right there, carries over Rays Creek. She get out towards the corner. Creek comes down the entire left-hand side of the fairway, front of the green, and down the right side of the green. You want to hit it right in that area there, and you can go for it. A large green, it's 38 yards in depth, 4 bunkers, but seldom in play. Vijay Singh now. Leaning.
Be all right. We'll get there.
I guess so. Vijay, very nice. Nicely done there. Vijay has played the hole not very well. 1 eagle, but a par and a bogey, and Duval has had 2 birdies and 1 par. Now, Lauren Roberts, who was, we're talking about scores, has made 5 on this hole all 3 days. His length has not been advantage around here. 13 and 15 have not been good to him. But I guess you don't have to be too long when you got a stroke like Lauren Roberts. All right, coming down the hill. This will break a little bit from left to right. Roberts is at 4. This putt could jump him right back into 6. Take a good look at it right from here. Oh, just a little more speed, and he makes that. That's all it lacked. Had wonderful line and just lost his speed, but he'll walk away with a first birdie of the week here, and Roberts will go to 5, and we'll go forward to 14.
Tiger from 111 yards away. The wind is with the players today. Pin cut to the right. That is the proper play. Tiger will have a birdie opportunity to 13.
Ernie Els right now, his opportunity to make eagle. He would jump up to 7 under. And just didn't read it right. Slow down. You know, you'd like to make those, but you just can't run at them hard. You have to get the speed, because anything going with any speed at all, you'll put it 5-6 feet by sometimes. But Roberts moves to 5 under, and we should think that Ernie Els with this putt will move to 6 under, and still got Vijay and Duval in their sights. Simple birdie. So 2 behind the leader, but the leaders are in good position to go at the green also. 15 and 15, and Vijay Singh now from 218 yards. Should take the same line that Ernie Els did. A very popular position, and wisely so. Have about the same length putt that Lauren Roberts had. Vijay, as we said, had eagle on the first day, then bogey, par. David Duval, 195.
Get on your line.
Really, he can't afford to fly it at the flag. You only have 30 feet over from the fringe to the flag, so you want to make sure you make birdie, and anything in the creek
Right
would
now,
be a big
yeah,
mistake.
there's some up there now.
What they're trying to decide is the carry if he goes straight at the
Yeah,
flag.
I think it's a solid one of those. I like the stick.
You got a little bit of breeze up here, but it's covered. But the ideal shot, if he wants to get close from a hanging lie, is to cut it from left to right and try to get that slope. But that would be a big gamble. See, now the wind came up out there, and the flag is still on the green. So you really get these swirling winds. See, there's the flag barely moving, and when he got ready to hit, he caught a gust of wind, small gust of wind, but.
It's 96 hole. It's playing 205. If the breeze stays in.
If the breeze stays in, it's playing 205.
To hit it right up in here, that's 200 on top. So it's just about equal to the base of that hill.
A wise choice.
You feel you can make a better pass at it? He feels like it's more aggressive. Okay. You agree with that? Yes. Yeah, that way you can go and hit them.
What he's going to try to do, I feel, is hit it between Vijay Singh's golf ball and the flagstick. Will not go at that flagstick. It would be too big of a gamble. If you're taking this much time, you better be sure what you're doing and get set. Look out, look out, look out. Wrong move. Yeah, I knew when he started going at what the yardage was to the hole, he started thinking of going straight. And he walks away with birdie. He's 8 under. He's still only 1 shot back. That's a mental error right there. I mean, you just have to. Vijay didn't fool with it at all, and now lucky to make 5. But look, he's got the hanging lie, and protecting against drawing it off there. He puts the block on it. It didn't have a chance. I mean, it wasn't even close.
I thought I heard him say, Kenny, I have to be more aggressive, but really he's only down 1.
But that's true. But you can be aggressive, but you can't fire at this flag. It has to be towards the center of the green because you only have 30 feet to come at the flag. And if you carry the fringe, you're going to be back in the back of the green. You're going to be 60 feet away. So, you know, there's a shot he'd love to have over, but indecision was probably, I think, what caused it all. Watch his reaction. Oh, no. Watch. That is a head hanger, boy. You really hang your head on that one because you say, how could you do that? Now look at only about 12 to 15 feet of green to work with, and you have to pitch it as we go to 14 first.
Up ahead, Tiger hasn't had a birdie since the 8th. So delicate down the slope. The 14th, so another missed opportunity for Tiger. And he'll remain at 4 under, heading to the par 5 15th.
Well, David Duval will go back to the drop area because even though he'd be much closer to the hole dropping behind there, but he doesn't have any green to work with, but the drop area is well to the left of the fairway there, and he has all this green to work with. So that's the wisest shot. He doesn't have to contend with the water. He'll walk up and take a look at what's up there at the green, but really from the time he got over his second shot and the time he hit the shot, it's just taken a long time. Let's go to 14.
Lauren Roberts from 139 yards away. Oh, beautifully done. Perfectly placed on that plateau on the right side. We go ahead to 15.
And Tiger Woods really has to eagle 15. Just jumps all over that one.
Go hang it.
4 left? I don't think so. That one is, he's going to have to hit some kind of a hook from there. Flag in the front left, that's not good. This is 14.
Ernie Els, 126 yards to the hole. He's 2 back. And that's well done also. And Ernie will have about 12 feet for birdie. And that would get him to 7 under. Back to 13.
David Duval has dropped his ball, and you can see that he has all that green to work with. As I said, being closer to the hole doesn't necessarily make it an easier shot. This is much easier here. But even if he makes 5 here, he'll still feel like he made bogey. And 5 is what he's looking for. And that has not been an easy putt to make. Haven't seen it made from there, only once. So many things can happen at 13 and 15. Of course, 11 and 12 jumps in there too. But if Duval doesn't make his putt and Vijay Singh 2 putts, he's got a nice little cushion. He's got a 3-shot cushion with the last 5 to play.
It looks like hitting on this second 9, the man on the leaderboard hitting the most solid shots is Ernie.
Well, Ernie he just plays so much within himself. He doesn't change his tempo never changes, and he just he's a very he's got good course management, which you have to have here, especially on the back 9 on Sunday. You got to know when to go for it and when not to go for it, and this was not the time to go for it for David Duval. Because what you did, you saw Lauren Roberts, you saw Ernie Els, you saw where they hit it to the middle of the green. They accepted it. 4, go with 4 and go quietly. We've only seen 1 eagle today, and this is not the best position unless you make a long putt to make eagle.
You think about what he did at 11 and 12. Instead of playing those 2 holes 1 over, he could have been a couple 3 over on that stretch.
Oh, the 5 at 11. Stay up. But he didn't read it right, but he's got a pretty good tap in for his 4. So he makes that, he moves back to 9. So it could have been disastrous if you look at 11 and 12. My goodness, you're right, Jim. He could have been at least 2 shots worse than that. So he'll leave here at 9 under, but he makes his putt, and then they got to come and get him. It's his tournament to win or lose as we go to 14.
Lauren Roberts trying to get to 6 under. A man who went to qualifying school 6 times. 44-year-old Lauren Roberts, at one point in his career, was the leading money winner on tour without a victory. Got that win in 1994. Back to 13.
A very important putt for David Duval. And now he'll have that putt for 6. Unless you've been there, you can't imagine what he's thinking right now. He's saying to himself, why? having 195 yards to the middle of the green. This is like making double bogey. He'll drop to 6 under in a tie now with Loren Roberts and Ernie Els. And would he love to have that shot over?
Can you imagine that Duval makes bogey and Tiger makes par at 13, final round?
And think of the yardage that Duval had left. VJ now for birdie to go back to 9 under. Well, birdies per round, 1, then 7, and then 4, and today's 4. And I'll tell you right now, he is going to the 14th tee, 9 under par, leading 3 players by 3. Let's go to 14.
And Ernie Els to go to 7 under. Came out early this morning to conclude his 3rd round, went home and played with his 11-month-old daughter, Samantha. Very comfortable. We go over to 15.
And against his nature, Tiger had a layup here. Now the short 3rd shot to the 15th. That one doesn't need to spin too hard. He's okay. Sunday at the Masters, the leaders are homeward bound on the second 9. Vijay Singh with a 3-shot lead.